How long have you been doing YouTube?
Oh, I've been doing it 8 years as of August this year.
Oh, wow.
2012.
Yeah, but I've only made 200 videos, I think, so far. So yeah, I mean, I make far less videos than like you guys, right? So I have to make every video really count for something. It has to be that video.
I think a lot of people would say that they are. I mean, I know a lot of people who really speak really highly of your content, so it makes sense. Not to wrap it but going on off that, do you feel like the quality bar raises each year with like content that's being made in Japan, like the kind of vlog stuff, or do you feel like you're already on top of that?
Yeah, I mean, I remember about 4 years in, there was a channel that popped up called Only in Japan, run by John Daub, cool guy, and he raised the bar. Like, I used to just be a vlogging style. Had TV production quality, and I was like, shit, that's the future.
That's what you want to
so
go
I
for.
raised my bar to try and reach that kind of level of quality.
And I've noticed since then a lot of channels have also started slowly like creeping up as well with the similar kind of production value.
What I will say is production value isn't as important as people think it is. The main thing is just having content that people want to watch. Like I've made lots of videos out and about traveling to interesting places, but the videos that always do the best. It's just me sitting in a room giving a commentary on something.
I mean, that's the thing at the end of the day, right?
That's
it's like it doesn't matter how good of a camera you have, how good of a mic you have, how good your editing is. If you have a personality of a brick wall, no one's gonna fucking watch you.
Yeah,
absolutely.
I mean, I guess that's YouTube, really, right? If we want to get a sterilized document of a documentary, we go and watch something else. But I mean, that's even like Louis Theroux, right? You watch him as well.
You love Louis Theroux, don't you?
I fucking love Louis Theroux. I would marry Louis Theroux.
He's the gold standard.
He is there, right? Because the way that he doesn't like obstruct, and he doesn't judge, right? He doesn't get in the way of the documentary, but he adds just enough personality where like you want it to be his documentary. You know, like sometimes you watch a documentary, you're like, man, I wish Louis Theroux made this. You know, it could have been good. Like, you know what I mean? And like I feel like you've like almost got a really good balance with that. Like I feel like you interject your personality just enough where it's like it's really cements that like I really wish Abroad in Japan covered this. You know what I mean?
I just feel, you know, with a good video, it should be entertaining and educational. There's a fine line to balance, right? And that's the most important thing I always try and focus on.
And that's what I found really interesting when I joined you for Journey Across Japan, right? Because you brought up the whole thing of like
such quality content, strapping a pillow to a bicycle.
When you told me before the whole thing started, they're like, yeah, I'm gonna try and release a video every day. And I thought back to your production quality, and I'm like, good fucking luck, dude.
When I found out that you were editing your own videos for that, I was like, is this guy insane?
Wait.
By the time Joey met me 1 week, so I did the cycle across Japan.
He was editing those videos and cycling.
I did the cycle across Japan for like 2 months, and I was cycling, filming, and editing it all at the same time because I'm a real control freaking idiot. Even though I had like 2 people who are willing to edit with me on the journey in the car, alongside. I was like, no, I'll do it. Don't worry.
Because I remember after the first day, I sat with you in your hotel room as you were like starting to edit on the thing, and I'm just like, you gonna like be able to get like sleep after this? I think you stayed up till like. I think we had to get up. I think the next day at 8 or 9 a.m. It was really, really early, and fucking Chris had stayed up till like 5 a.m.
What the fuck?
So he had gotten like maybe like 4 hours sleep at most. And he's like, all right, guys, about to do a 15-kilometer cycle now.
How many times did you do that on the trip?
A lot. Yeah, most of the first half.
How the fuck did you ride that bike?
What happened is, originally the videos came out like every day. Then it was like every 2 days. Then every 4. And by the end, it was like once a month. It just kept like getting longer and longer. It was very stupid.
I think you would burn yourself. That just sounds.
I did.
That sounds like an absolute like fast track to burn out.
By the time Joey was there and Joey had left, I was fucked.
I saw like the rapid decline of like mental health.
You know what broke my heart is when was it with Emma that you recorded? What's her YouTube name?
Tokidoki Travel.
Did you record a video with her that you like?
She came along for 3 days and we filmed.
It was an entire leg, right?
And I was like, oh, hi. But at that point, I've been cycling 2 months, 1,000 kilometers.
Oh yeah, do you want to explain what Journey in Japan is, just in case someone?
Journey across Japan, cycle across Japan from Yamagata to Kagoshima, about 2,000 kilometers. And the idea was to film every single day and make a video and show people bits of Japan you don't normally see. But by the time Emma joined, who was the last guest in Kyushu, I was just dead. Look, it's Emma. How you doing? Emma, I'm going to sleep now. And it was awful, you know.
It's such a shame as well because Emma's such a personality, right?
It was a real shame, and I feel guilty about that. I had to apologise to Emma yesterday when I met her for the first time.
Really?
Yeah, I was like, sorry about that.
My heart broke because I can only imagine like you must have been at your end of the rope, right?
I was
When
at
that
the end of
happened, right?
everything,
And
yeah.
like just having like that just unusable footage would just be like,
a real
all right,
shame.
I'm done. I'm
It was a
dead.
real shame. But at the end of the day, it was mostly a success. We had 28 episodes by the end.
Oh,
and
wow.
the videos with Joey, it was interesting because in the second half of the journey, we went through like Kyoto, Osaka, Kobe, Hiroshima. And then Joey, when he joined, it was like, nothing. There's nothing.
It was literally 4 episodes of jack shit.
We know. The first video, we filmed like the biggest nuclear power plant in the world.
Yeah,
Right,
yeah, that's
That was what we did. And there was nothing. So we had to improvise and make like commercials about energy jelly. Which
Right,
was
I
quite
remember,
fun.
I remember watching that and I was like,
That was good fun.
man, what's going on here?
It was really exciting. The idea of taking a place where there's nothing really going on,
Right.
and trying to infuse some sort of creative component.
It,
Yeah,
was,
yeah.
it was like a creative challenge because
Well, we didn't
like
plan that though. Like, we had challenges every day. On top of everything else, I had challenges every day. And Joey joined, and the challenge was make a commercial in a day,
24
Japanese
hours,
commercial.
yeah.
Oh,
And we're like, how the fuck are we going to do that? There's nothing here. So we quickly have to be really creative. We find a train station where there's a real train carriage you can go in.
and
We're
that
like,
was
film
purely
set.
by chance, wasn't
That was
it?
so lucky.
That was so lucky.
So lucky.
'Cause we had
Otherwise-
no idea that this station had just a fucking empty train carriage like as a thing, and we were just
Right.
like, perfect.
And then the challenge we had to be about energy jelly, right? So we already had that. That was the only thing we had to go on, and then
Yeah.
we just somehow pulled it off in a day.
So
it was
is it-
And that came out
fun.
really well,
It was
eh?
like my favorite video from the trip.